The NBA Season 8 2021 games and highlights coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Golden State Warriors 1613, Orlando Magic 1118. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Denver Nuggets 1513, Cleveland Cavaliers 1019. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Atlanta Hawks 1216, Boston Celtics 1414. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Phoenix Suns 1710, New Orleans Pelicans 1216. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Toronto Raptors 1415, Minnesota 722.
Philadelphia, Wells Fargo Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, channeling the spirit of our founding fathers, there's a future here in Philadelphia.
Well, after 4 years of tanking, they finally have generational talent. Look out for these guys. They're on the up and up.
As Sixers fans, it's been worth the wait, and we're ready to go. The wait is over in this one. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. To Simmons. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Hey, look. Sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Dwight Howard at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Indiana with the basketball. Oladipo. To Turner. Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
First try at the line, no good.
Number 21, Thaddeus Young.
Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. It's Indiana basketball. Oladipo to Turner. To Oladipo. Driving right to the basket. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Howard. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Young to Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Young. To Oladipo. Collison's shot won't fall. Into the front court comes Simmons. Looking to make something happen. Doesn't get the bounce. Pacers control.
Hey, switch, I got it.
Collison, great pass to set it up. Has a chance, wide open look, won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking it down.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Collison into the front court. Down just a couple. To Oladipo. Oh, Miles Turner. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Oladipo into the front court. The score 10-8. To Turner. Dwight Howard sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Collison, great looking vision. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. 4-3. Now that's a contest. Into the front court comes Collison. The score 12-8. Joel Embiid pins it. They've got it back. Howard to Simmons. And the finish at the rim.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Collison. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound comes down to Simmons. Here's a chance from long range. Another chance. The follow won't go either. Oladipo into the front court. 14-10 the score. Has a look. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Victor Oladipo trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. The free throw is good. It's back to a one-point game. Simmons to Embiid. Count the basket inside.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Pacers with the possession. Nothing going here on that drive. Oladipo. Miles Turner sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Turner. Oladipo, not that time. To Simmons. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Howard. Kyle O'Quinn swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Collison into the front court. They're down 3. And he'll go to the foul line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Philadelphia into the game.
2 for 2 on that trip. Simmons with it. His team up by 1. Kyle O'Quinn with a piece. That's out. Last touch by Kyle O'Quinn. Simmons to Embiid. Cleared by the Pacers. Oladipo into the front court. Down a point. Danny Green snatching it out of the air. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Kyle O'Quinn, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
I get it right back to you.
Sixers have the basketball. Kyle O'Quinn, huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Joseph with it. He'll run the offense. To Oladipo.
Coming right.
Yes, Victor Oladipo. 2 of 4 now.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Simmons into the front court. They trail by 2. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Ben Simmons, he's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Indiana with the basketball. From the painted area, won't go down. Shot from the lane won't go. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. It remains Pacers basketball. Evans to Oladipo. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 3 for 6 now.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
Philadelphia 76ers are at the limit. Subbing in for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Tyreke Evans against Nick Young.
Amir Johnson.
To Oladipo. Evans to Oladipo. Trying to cash in. Oladipo's shot misses. To Seth Curry. Easy path to the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. To Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. That's no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Oh, Ben Simmons. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
No good, and no foul.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Simmons converts the three-point play. The Sixers increase the lead. Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Oladipo. To Matthews. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. From the outside, no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Corey Joseph matched up with Seth Curry. To Turner. Five to shoot for Indiana. Matthews. Yes, Wesley Matthews. Missed his first. That one goes.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
And he's going to the free throw line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Second one's good. Splits the pair. Joseph with it. Down 5. Oh, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Simmons to Seth Curry. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Simmons driving, but a shot no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
It's Indiana basketball. To Turner. Matthews. To Evans. For 3. Good contest. Tyreke Evans can't hit it. To Nick Young. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Evans. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Tyreke Evans trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Philadelphia with the basketball. First quarter's complete. It's the Sixers out in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Danny Green to Nick Young. That. Young to Matthews. To Young. Oladipo goes to the right side. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Another chance. Young shot misses. To Nick Young. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Nick Young disrupted. Shot won't go. Into the front court comes Collison. Down 4. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Oladipo to Matthews. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Collison. Missed it.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Danny Green. To Nick Young. From long range. That's good D. Shot no good. To Oladipo. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 4 out of 10.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Young. Dwight Howard able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Rebound cleared by the Pacers. Here comes the screen. The drive, right to the basket. Danny Green rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Amir Johnson tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Nick Young at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Pacers control. Collison. Dwight Howard with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Young. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Collison into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Nick Young at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Unable to connect on the free throw. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Darren Collison. Miles Turner sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Collison. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Joel Embiid pins it. That's his third block this evening. Has a look.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Into the front court comes Collison. He'll run the offense. Oh, Miles Turner. He's now 4 for 6.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Driving right to the basket. Driving is Simmons, but his shot no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Collison. Joel Embiid sends it away. Fourth this contest.
Don't stop. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Here's Simmons with it up top. They trail by 2. Fires the 3. Don't you tell Nick Young there's a bad shot to take. Tough one. He hits it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Turner. To Collison. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Collison into the front court. Down a point. Won't go. Embiid. On the pass, stolen by Indiana. Evans. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Almost. Unlucky bounce.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 10, Danny Green. Stepping in for the Pacers. Number 4, Victor Oladipo.
Darren Collison, now 3 for 9.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Domantas Sabonis swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And scores.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Oladipo into the front court. They trail by 1. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Nothing going here on that drive. Dwight Howard with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And the basket good at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Superman, Dwight Howard. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Oladipo into the front court. Down 3. Rebound taken by the Sixers. It goes down.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Oladipo into the front court. Down 5. Trying to cash in. Oladipo's shot no good. And a putback slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Oladipo to Collison. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Simmons with it. Up 5.
Double team, double team, double team.
2 minutes.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 6, Corey Joseph. Entering the
To
game.
Oladipo.
Number 34,
And 2 points to the board.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
To Nick Young. Beyond the arc for three. Textbook defense. Joseph with it. 5-point game. To Oladipo. Fires the three, and Victor Oladipo. Good from the outside.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Listen deep, listen deep.
To Nick Young. Simmons to Nick Young. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
After a miss like that, you at least have to rub your hands on your shorts. At least make it seem like the ball slipped.
To Oladipo. 4-3. Won't go down. To Howard. Pacers come up with it. Trying to cash in. Oladipo, not that time. To Nick Young. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. Ooh, 5 now. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half has come to an end. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. And it's still anyone's game at this point. I get the feeling it won't be decided until the final moments. Have a look at the leading scores. The Pacers will start the third quarter with a tie on the scoreboard. The long-range shooting has been outstanding, and if they can keep it up, it's going to open up more things for them offensively. These are the guys getting buckets.
Game track. Blocks.
Very physical basketball in the first half from these squads. Lots of block shots and some great defensive intensity.
Player of the half.
Simmons put together a highlight reel of dunks in the first half. At this point, the defense is trying to avoid showing up in any posters. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Oladipo into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. Here comes the screen. Collison to Oladipo. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Domantas Sabonis Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 72%. First one goes down.
See, you've been working on your game.
And gets both to drop at the line. Turns and slams it down.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Pacers with the possession. Oladipo to Collison. Sizing up the defense. Oh, Miles Turner. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Ed, I remember this in so much detail. I was watching the NBA pre-draft camp, and I saw Miles Turner run, and myself and all the scouts, everybody was like, whoa, wait a second. What is that? But I give the Pacers a lot of credit. They had a trainer that worked with his gait, and now that's exactly who he is. A big that can run down, block shots, and be active on the perimeter defensively.
To Collison. Has a chance, somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Oladipo to Collison.
Three.
Can't connect. To Simmons. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Oladipo into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. Bojan Bogdanovic up against the 8-time All-Star. Into the front court comes Simmons. Looking to make something happen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Curling inside.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And they'll recover. 4 to shoot. And score. Strong take.
Look, do I love the versatility offensively of Domantas Sabonis? Yes. But let me tell you why I love even more. Sometimes you need somebody who just gives a hard screen. Somebody to put the defender right on their back. Send a message. That's what Sabonis brings to the table.
To Oladipo. Collison. Collison, it's good with no defender in sight.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Cashes in for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Indiana with the basketball. Oladipo. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Collison. That is great vision to set it up. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
No. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Domantas Sabonis. Huge block. Incredible. 6 tonight. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Bojan Bogdanovic trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 86% from the line. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. To Simmons.
I'm here.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Tonight, he's shooting 88% from the line. Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Into the front court comes Collison. He'll run the offense. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
I'm on D.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Turner to Oladipo. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Simmons. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Lays it up and in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Collison into the front court. Leads 3. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here we go.
Shot from the lane won't go. Into the front court comes Collison. Leads 5. Oladipo. To Turner. Oh, you've got to get that one to go. Here's a chance from long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First free throw is good. It's a second. One more coming.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
It's all 3 free throws. Oladipo into the front court. Lead is 2. To Turner. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. Make that 7. Cruises inside for 2.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
It's Indiana basketball. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Screen coming. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Joel Embiid, 4 out of 7.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Nothing going here on that drive. Miles Turner rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Has a look. Just off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Spinning shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short-arm the shot.
Add 2 points to the board.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. To Turner. Matthews. Joel Embiid tips it. 8 now.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Lets it fly from long range. Can't get the bounce. Oladipo into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Joel Embiid with the block. 9 blocks. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Matthews. Now a steal by Philly. Passed it off. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Mike Scott. The drive, right to the basket. Mike Scott sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oladipo. And count the basket.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Simmons to Danny Green for 3. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Oladipo into the front court. Up by 3. Deep left corner. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. To Young. Off the mark. Short jumper off the mark.
And I'm telling you right now that the defense is playing with fire right here. If they keep giving up open looks, they will not have the lead eventually.
Nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And counted at the rim.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
To Young. Trying to cash in. Young off the mark.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Wide open look won't go. To Simmons. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Pacers control. Oladipo. Gets it in the left corner. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You're always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for the Pacers, number 6, Corey Joseph.
To Young. Thaddeus Young, now 3 for 9.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
He'll get it down to Johnson. Nice pass to get things going.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Oladipo into the front court. Shot clock off as they look for a lead going into the fourth quarter. To the rim, lays it up and in.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Knocks it down off the step back. Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. That ends the third quarter. The Pacers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
To Evans. Corey Joseph, guarded by Seth Curry. Young. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
That's going to be out of bounds. Evans. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Oladipo. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Oladipo shot misses. To Danny Green. Run the painted area won't go down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Pacers with the possession. Young. To Evans. Count it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Seth Curry. He gets it. Indiana with the basketball. To Oladipo. Takes stock of the floor. Oladipo guarded by Seth Curry. To Young. Thaddeus Young. 4 out of 10.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To Oladipo. Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Simmons to Howard. Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. The follow won't go either. The follow won't go either. Amir Johnson pins it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Amir Johnson. Oladipo. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. He's been steady, 90% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw.
Number 33.
Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Collison defended by Nick Young. To Oladipo. From long range. No good. to Howard. Knocked loose. Thaddeus Young sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Watch that cutter, 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 cutter.
Collison to Oladipo. Turner to Young. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Amir Johnson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 67%. First try, no good. Misses the second as well. Collison into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Dwight Howard swats it. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 11, Domantas Sabonis.
Oladipo. The pass set it all up.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Sixers control it. Simmons to Nick Young. Surveys the floor. To Nick Young. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. To Nick Young. Has a look. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Nick Young trying to cash in on a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play, and the margin down to 8. Into the front court comes Collison, looking to make something happen. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Howard. Pacers have it. To Collison. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Dwight Howard with a piece. And the finish, slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Simmons to Nick Young. Fires the 3. Nick Young disrupted. Shot won't go.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Simmons with it. The deficit now up to 12. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons, that's out. Last touch by Kyle O'Quinn. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Beyond the arc for three. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. It's Indiana basketball. Collison to Oladipo. Probing the defense. Oladipo's shot no good. Trying to cash in. Just not going down. Collison into the front court. Up a dozen. To Oladipo. Fires the three. And Victor Oladipo. Quick catch and shoot that time for three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Into the front court comes Collison. His guys leading by 14. Here comes the screen. Oladipo. No good. That's great defense. To Nick Young. 4-3. Nick Young is going to get a chance at three here, shooting 75% so far tonight. Knocks down the first. Second to three, got it.
Oh yeah, get your money, man.
Almost settles for a 2-0-3 trip. Collison against Nick Young. To Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Oladipo. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Victor Oladipo. And the rebound to Johnson. Off the iron. It came out. Pacers control. Dwight Howard snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Nick Young. Going to launch beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time. Collison into the front court. The lead is 12. Oladipo knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip. Oladipo into the front court. His team on top by 13. Gets a look. Can't hit. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Dwight Howard, huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way. He's shooting 71% so far. Misses the first. Missed the second. 0 for 2. To Oladipo. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Ben Simmons able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Pacers with the possession. Great feed. Dwight Howard rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
See the screen here.
This one to the Pacers as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers got the win in a close game.
And whenever the game seemed to start slowing down, they came up with a block that would ignite everyone.
Check out the leading scores for the Indiana Pacers. The 76ers
just couldn't close this one out.
Chemistry was clearly not the issue today because they were definitely sharing the ball well. Still, everyone knows they'd rather be sharing the joy of a victory. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Oladipo could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Cold.
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
here's a view of the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.